Okay, here we go. Let's start this presentation. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we got one of our B1 student who's gonna be talking about a controversial and important topic. So, Fabian, please introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Fabian Guamangate. I am from Lamana, Cotopaxi province. I am a student at ILC Ecuador. Today I'm going to talk about climate change. Before I proceed my presentation, I want to share a phrase with you that says, if you destroy the earth, you destroy your life. So everyone has heard about the climate change. But do you know what is the climate change? The climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. Since 19th century, human activities have been the main driver of climate change. It's because of burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. The methane and carbon dioxide are greenhouse gases emissions. So, have you wondered how climate change occurs? The climate change is related with the greenhouse gas emissions because it increases the temperatures. This temperatures is called global warming. Nowadays, the Earth is about 1.1 degrees Celsius, warmer than it was in the late 19th century. And according to the research studies, the last decade, 2011 to 2020, was the warmest on record. Okay, how I said, the global warming is due to change greenhouse effect. But probably you wonder what is the greenhouse effect? Greenhouse effect is the natural process that the earth maintains the ideal temperature to us. Without this natural process, the earth would be 18 degrees below zero. So what is the problem? The problem is when the sun's heat is retained at the atmosphere more than necessary. It's because in the atmosphere there is too much pollution of greenhouse greenhouse gases. How I said before, the human activities is the main source to the increase the temperatures. Activities like industries. Industries in the world, there are many industries like oil companies that destroy forests and pollute the environment. Another activity is the agriculture. Most of farmers use pesticides, fertilizer to their crops. The excessive use of them affecting the, the, the climate change pollutes the environment. The transport. Every day people use the transport to move one place to another. It's affecting the environment because the use of transport produce smokes to environments. Here we have some effects of climate change. For example, melting polar ice. It's a good example of climate change. Nowadays, the animals like bear polar is going to disappear because the global warming. intense drought. Many countries are living intense drought. Countries like Haiti, Guatemala, Paraguay are living intense droughts. Flooding. It's a consequence of rising sea levels. Flooding can destroy everything in their way. A catastrophic storm. The Harvey storm is the most catastrophic storm. It destroyed everything south east Texas a few years ago. Water scarcity. As a result of climate change, in some places are running out water to consume. If the global warming keeps increasing, in the future, there will be nothing water. Like conclusions, the climate change affects everyone. In the future, we will be higher the temperature if we don't do anything to decrease the methane and carbon dioxide emissions. We won't have water, foods, there will be world hunger. Here we have some suggestions. For example, reforest the planet, plant native trees, reduce the use of plastics, using biodegradable materials, use less fossil fuels. Another suggestion is that we must be more responsible with our planet in order to the future generations will have a place livable. Finally, I want to show this picture. This picture shows effect of climate change in our country. It took place in a town called Palmar, near from Lamana. This town was destroyed by flooding. As you can see, this person lost their house because the river crossed in the middle of the town. They were helpless, but they never gave up, and they are rebuilding this place now. Thank you. It is all of my presentation. Thanks for your attention, and we take care of our planet.
All right. Thank you, Fabian. So interesting. See you the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you.